Hello, I'm back, and we're continuing the No Man's Sky main story. So we're currently on Patterns in Time. Uncover the past. Null seeks to understand more about how the universe came to be in this strange state, how the anomalies we see became so widespread. The Korvax told me of their past as slaves to the Gek, of the violence that drove them to the Atlas. So it was the Gek that caused them to start worshipping Atlas. They seek to transcend their worldly existence, to live on the same plane as the Atlas. The Gek may know more. I should speak with a cartographer and find a helpful contact. Okay, so our next goal is to... Right, when we left off last time, I was doing contracts for the Gek, which I've done. I did them off stream. So now we need to speak with the Gek cartographer in a space station. Okay, before we do that, there's been a bit of an update. So I've done a little grinding, and I guess I should show this. I have an S-class Dreadnought freighter. Yeah. I did a little farming to get this, and it took me maybe like an hour, and we have one now. I also have a number of frigates. I think like 10 total frigates. And I can give a quick tour of the interior. So this is the bridge here. It's a Gek Dreadnought. Over here, I followed a guide on YouTube on how to make it like an open style design. And so that's what we're going with. Here are for the frigates. They're done currently. That one is yellow. Probably not a good thing. We'll check on that later. There's been an outdoor section. Oh, you can see the frigates there. That's cool. I also got a living frigate, which I found naturally. I've when you send your ships out on an expedition, sometimes they'll bring back like unique rewards, and they brought back the thing to get an organic frigate. So over here we have a bunch of plants. Over here, storage goes all the way to the back. NPC there. And some refiners here with this thing, which is supposed to summon your vehicles or something. I'm not exactly sure how to use this yet. I have to play around with it some more. But okay, let's continue the main story. I imagine the teleporter will tell me where to go. Perfect. We need to go here. Okay, let's go. So there should be one right here. He is. How you been making me rich, friend? I know you're kind. The fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear. But power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, information. If you have enough units, others will change the world for you without even realizing it. Oh. So we ask about something now. Well, let's ask about Gek history. History? Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with Gek's voice. Ask about the Korvax. Ask about the Korvax, the robotic species that was once enslaved by the first spawn, the ancient Gek Empire. Ah, friend, you've been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek. Ever they slander us, refusing to forget the past. Do not worry, all is well. All is at peace. Do the Gek feel guilty? Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. Gek seek no harm, no malice. The Gek changed. How have they changed? As you know. Why do you care, friend? The Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species past. It is a shame I see in it is it shame I see in their eyes or something else? Oh, ask about 16. Don't. You understand, don't you see it? It never ended. The Gak's face begins to twitch as they speak, a sickly sweet pheromone emerging into the air. Breathe it in. The Gak did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink and I'm on Balaron itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Limic stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from the Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. I see enslaved Korvax moving from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. What in the world? It is then that I finally understand. The fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. What the heck? The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence lightened the pain of the oppressor. You will be free soon. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear to be upset at my words. Do not judge us, traveler. That our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves. That is nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. Okay, let's leave. As I leave, I think through what I have learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of a simulation Nada showed me. Their intended heaven for Artemis's soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? That is not what I expected when we were going to talk to him. I thought he was just going to give us like an update on what to do next. Whoa, that went deep. Okay, it looks like the quest has to update. 1616. Master of the Portal Network. To get revealed, perhaps unintentionally, the details of their horrific past, of the crimes against the other races that dominated this galaxy. Their very existence was changed by the Korvax. Does that make these Gek artificial? Can they help being anything but what they are? I should return to Null and tell them what I have learned. Alright, let's go back to Null. Hollow Terminus. Okay. It's a bleak moon. Oh, it said aggressive Sentinels. Wait a minute. Okay, so if we see any Sentinels, they're going to immediately attack.
Extreme Sentinel planet.
Ooh, high security planet. Endangered resources likely. Sentinels will attack on sight. He's right there. There's a predator chasing me too. Oh my goodness, what is this world?
Extreme Sentinel planet.
Okay, well we gotta go this way. 500 units that way. Doing all right? No, we can't take that. If you grab that, the Sentinels go crazy. Okay, so we're at the location, straight ahead. And there's a predator chasing me. Also, this is an aggressive Sentinel world, so we're gonna get shot on sight. Let's go upstairs. Hull terminus activated. Powerful transmitter. Tune into null. That predator is still down there. He's stalking me. Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. Accuse null of knowing it already. What's tell them what we discovered? I tell null all that I have learned of the Vikings' crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. Wait, what? I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek. The survivors enslaved or melted down. That's crazy. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell and they were free once more. There's something moving in the background. It's like a bird. I think it's a bird. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. That is insane. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. What do you know now? I was born to travel, to see these worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet. The skies, they were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many. So I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I am sure of it. It showed me universe on universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I feel like we should keep listening. This sounds like it's pretty important to the lore of this game. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. Why is that bad? All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Viking, Gex, Korvax, Viking. Traders, warriors, scientists. All their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming the only way it knows how. Okay, well, what can be done? What was that? What was it? He just swung. And now it won't speak to anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it, after I wanted to find out what was different about the universe. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of some simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the hollow terminus. He hung up on me. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo's signal emerges. Okay, Apollo's here. The bobblehead was in my ship. Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by hollow terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Sure. Refuse? Share coordinates. I share my coordinates and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same hollow terminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? Something's wrong with the data. their body language, the gestures are so funny. As we speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Okay. Don't be like that. You are not alone. Oh, is that Null? Wait, is Null cutting in? Didn't he just hang up? He just hung up and now he's cutting in on the conversation. What the heck? Tune back to Apollo. I try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static instead of the intruding signal. Well, maybe it's not Null. The hollow terminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the signal again. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their world. Sure, let's meet up. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Oh, there's a Sentinel. What the? Oh, no, that's the terminal. No, there's definitely a Sentinel. He's gonna attack on sight. Okay, where are we going? This way. Distress signal echo arrive in half an hour. Okay, let's get to the ship. Maybe we can get in the ship before the Sentinel notices. Time to go. We out. Okay, looks like we're going that way. What the heck? Oh, here we go. I'm shooting from over here. We need to kill this guy. This guy's gotta go. I think this is a replicator one. And then after I'm shooting my ship. And then after that we do this, we gotta dig and hide ourselves. There's another one. Get out of here. Next wave. Actually, you know, we could. How much ammo do I have? We could fight this. You know what? Let's fight this. I like fighting the Sentinels now. I've been practicing off screen. You just got back and already pew pew pewing? Man. Guy literally just stepped off the ship and he's like, aha, I see you. He just like appeared out of nowhere. We're gonna beat them all up. From the safety of my hold. The nice thing is they give you these little packets that give you more ammo and recharge your shield. It's so kind of them to help you stay in the fight longer. Okay, we're on level 3. We should get away from my ship. Reinforcements arriving.
Sentinel force.
Okay, they're on their way now. I've got a doggo. Oh, here we go. Get this guy. The triangle one's got to go first. This guy. This guy too. The support staff. Oh my god. The repair unit repaired the other one. They repair each other. That's not bad. Get out. Oh, my shields are falling. It should just be the dog now. And then after the dog, it starts to get serious. What? Oh, those are ships. Okay, do we need ammo? Yeah, we should make some more ammo. Also, I should probably summon my ship here in case we need it. From the dreadnought, in case I need to get resources
Sentinel
quickly.
walker detected.
What is that? Oh, we may as well steal these since they already hate me. I'm taking these. I've already made them angry. Just take them. He went invisible. So we're on wave 4. Pretty sure they summon those robots that infinitely spawn more robots. We need to kill that guy as soon as possible. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's that one. You got him again. Whoa, Walker. Yes, the dog is still there too. Oh my god.
Shield down.
My shield! Time to go.
Critical
What the
damage
heck?
taken.
Oh, we're dug into a cave? Okay, well, we got 40 seconds. If we hang out here, we'll wait for our shields to recharge. We should be able to get back in time. 50 seconds now.
Critical damage.
Oh, one of them came down here. Wait, I might die. If my shields don't recharge soon, I might die. As far as I'm aware, there's no way for you to manually recharge them. You have to let them automatically recharge. Oh, what is this cave? Maybe I can hide in here. Okay, we got 20 seconds. Okay, okay. That's good. We can start heading back up. I'm back. So we need to kill all the support. This freaking dog. We need to kill all these guys. Oh my goodness. This is not going well.
Shield down.
I think I'm dead. Yep. Woo.